Hi guys. The reason why I named it the way I did is so that it doesn't get confused with the first YNR video I did for today. But I'm going to talk about the best performances by actors and actresses for today. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I do it on a daily basis. Sometimes weekly. But I always try to do it because I think it's important for people to know that um, to kind of erase the stigma of being on a daytime soap because it's amazing to me that there still is a stigma, but there is one. Um, and I think that the more we talk about it, the more people will understand that just because you started on a soap doesn't mean you can't go on to do other things. Look at Sasha Kaye. She had series and Diamond White and you know um, Steve uh, Steve Burton, who plays Jason, uh, played in a Steven Spielberg movie. That's big stuff. Okay. The best actors for Why Not Today would have to be. I gotta think about all the actors who had scenes today. Um, I don't know. I'd, I'd say Michael Mueller, who plays Kyle, because even if I didn't know the story in the background, I could feel his pain through his acting. And like I've been there sometimes when you're trying to prove yourself to somebody and you can and it can feel like you'll never get there. So I've been there. And also not so much having problems with a partner or a child thing, but I could see the pain in that too. So his acting is very believable, and he seems to be like a nice guy. Besides when he has to be a bad guy, you know, he reminds me of Phyllis, because she may do stuff that's a little strange, but she always does it with good intentions. So that's what it reminds me of. Okay. And for the actress, hmm, I don't know. Well, I've said it before, and I'll probably say it again because this storyline with Sharon, although I didn't really understand it at first, and I didn't agree with it only because we had two mental health storylines already on the screen as it was. So this was just adding to it. But I understand now that it's another dimension, another side. So I see what they're doing now. And for Sharon Case to be able to portray that she sees someone who gives her nightmares and to be able to be calm 1 second with your family and totally like not lose it, but almost in the next scene, that's amazing. And if they keep going with the storyline with Faith and her being hurt now, we're really going to be able to see the depth of what Sharon Case can do. So I vote for her. Um, but I also vote for. Well, this is different. If I could put a couple together, I'd put Nick and Phyllis back together. The reason why I say this is because Nick and Phyllis have the kind of friendship that sometimes you have before you turn into a couple, and then also that person probably brings out your fun side more than other people. So I could see them, like they had a line about do you think Daniel got his love for video games through seeing us play so many games with each other? And they said, "Oh yeah, yeah, I remember." You know, So she's the kind of person, and Nick is the kind of person who they can have fun with each other and be serious when needed, but still have the, like, I don't know, playful side thing. Which, not to say that Sharon and Nick didn't have it, but Sharon and Nick just started out so young that, and plus every couple is different. If uh, think about yourself for a minute. If you've been in more than one couple, which most of us have, unless you happen to be the lucky few that meet your person and spend the rest of your life with that person. If you do, God bless you. But for the most of us, we have had different people. So we've been part of different couples. And every person that you're in a relationship with brings out another side. So that was the point there. Okay. I guess for an adult actress, well, I already said Sharon Case. Okay, so for an adult actor, Peter Bergman, Jack, because he's going through it too. He's dealing with trying to get closer with his son and trying to make his wife not worried anymore, and so trying to bridge the gap. And you see the pain, and you see how he wants to help his son not be taken advantage of by Victor Newman, but also knowing that he has to let him fall somewhat. So that has to be a tricky balance. So, yeah, congrats. That's who I think deserves it today. So, all right, guys.